بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على من مدت عليه البلاغة رواقها وصدت عليه الفصاحة نقاقها المبعوث بالآيات الباهرة والحجج الدامغة لا داخذة الذي يكون كجو منفهق في أواه منفتق وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تبعهم بالإحسان إلى يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون إلا من أتى الله بقلب سليم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أكلا ونيكي دادا بكي كاتي جالون وبا الله عز وجل نبي دادا لين دادو بفهم الله عز وجل تشوا حتى نتيجة ديوني كي كاتي جالكم أبانا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم, his households and those who follow his footsteps in the day of resurrection. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Now, after our class for yesterday, okay, Ali saw Yoruba. Now, yesterday in our class, literally we were able to go through all of the 10 basics of any knowledge, and we explained that those 10 things are things that are meant to be learned and understand before it is required. So from our last class we learned that inna mabadi'a kulli madha kulli fannin 10. Ila mon kataniyan al-haddu, the definition, al-mawdu', al-thamara, nisbah, فضل نعم واضع اسم استمداد حكم الشارع مسائل. You are able to learn all of these things. You have been able to attain a level of what? A level of respect, a level of humbleness, a level of dignity when it comes to that particular knowledge. And practically in our last class yesterday, we were able to establish those 10 things in relation to tajweed. So if it was to be an hadith class too, we will explain those 10 things in relation to hadith. If it was to be, for example, now a mathematics class, we will explain it in relation to mathematics. So as you know that the explanation we do in a mathematics class will be different from when we are explaining a chemistry class. So we explain all of those 10 things in relation to what? Every single subject. So we've done that yesterday is like a general introduction to tajweed. Today now, and as I said yesterday when we started the class, that this tajweed class we will be treating the book called what? TUHFATUL ATFAAL. TUHFATUL ATFAAL. This is the book Tamamako. TUHFATUL ATFAAL wal Ghilman. الجمزوري. نعم. تحفة الأطفال أنتو كان عفوا لك سلمان الجمزوري. الماذا؟ الجمزوري. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. اتصال عائشة. نعم. So تحفة الأطفال توجه الجمزوري. So anybody inshallah bi qudratillah amamashi can come like this now. So inshallah bi qudratillah at a general introduction for tajweed generally. So we already know the definition of tajweed and things we want to learn in relation to what tajweed. So now we want to do like an introduction of this book in itself. You know, yesterday I said that the book is in form of a poem, and inshallah we will try to make ourselves memorize it, because when we are able to memorize it, it sticks to our brain. We will be able to relate to it whenever it is needed. That's just the essence of memorizing it, isn't it? So today too we'll be doing an introduction to the book. Firstly, I said it is Tuhfatul Atfal, written by who? Al-Jamzuri. Who is Al-Jamzuri? So today we just wrote who is that sheikh that wrote that book. So it is always good that when, as they always say that in school too, when we want to learn something, when our teacher, we need to like, if we don't like the teacher, there's a probability that what we might not pass the subject. So we need to also know a little. I would not want to go into full details because of time in this class. So Al-Jamzuri, his full name is Sulaiman bin Hussein bin Muhammad Al-Jamzuri. Sulaiman bin Hussein بن ماذا؟ بن محمد الجمزوري رحمه الله ورحمة الله واسعة. So Sulaiman lórúkọ àfà. I can write it now. So those who are the board and snap or anyone. Okay. Sulaiman bin Hussein bin Muhammad al-Jamzuri. So it's clear, right? Now, TUHFATUL al-Jamzuri. Now, ṣé rí àfáà yìí wọ́n jẹ́ àfáà tó ṣe kí ni wọ́n kọ tírà tó pọ̀ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Sóyé ní àwọn tírà táfà kọ náà ní kí ni Kanzul Ma'ani àní láti kọ yẹn. Part of the books he wrote, apart from this TUHFATUL ATFAAL, is what? Kanzul Ma'ani and also Fathur Rabbani Sharhu Kanzul Ma'ani. So one of the books he wrote, okay, let's just write it. Kanzul Ma'ani Atikini Fathur Rabbani Sharhu Kanzul Ma'ani. So it's just good for us to know all of these things. It's not like it is not an examination like questions. So just to know a little about the person that wrote this book. Now, the Ustaz, the person that taught this Al-Jamzuri, like Afa Enito, teacher, anything Kokew, orúkọ wọn ni kíni o, orúkọ ẹni yẹn òun ni kíni Nuruddin Nuruddin Ali ibn Hamd al-Mihi. Okay. Seri Afai. He is a blind person from birth. He is blind from birth. The Fojua. So he has been blind. Afa ẹni tó kọ tírà yìí, òun ni kíni Nuruddin Ali ibn Hamd al-Mihi. Ẹni tó kọ Jamzuri gangan Sulaiman bin Hussein bin Muhammad al-Jamzuri. Afa àwọn ẹni tó ti fọ́jú láti kíni kékeré. So wọ́n dẹ̀ kọ kéwú gidigidi gan, wọ́n tí tó jẹ́ pé kíni wọ́n kọ kéwú Egypt, Cairo, wọ́n kọ kéwú gidigidi gan tí tó fi wá kọ. So ẹni tí ọ̀dọ̀ Sulaiman bin Hussein bin Muhammad al-Jamzuri ọ̀dọ̀ afẹ́ ló ti kọ́ àwọn qira'at ló lè tí ni máa ń kà fún kíni ustaz wọn yẹn ló ti kọ́ qira'at ló ka kéwú fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀. Nínú àwọn ọmọ kéwú, part of his students is his own son Mustafa al-Mihi. Ara àwọn ọmọ ilé kéwú wọn pọ̀ gan tọ́ni. So nínú àwọn ọmọ ilé kéwú Sheikh Nuruddin Ali ibn Hamd al-Mihi ní taniwa Sulaiman bin Hussein bin Muhammad al-Jamzuri tó jẹ́ ẹni tó kọ kíni o TUHFATUL ATFAAL àti kíni Kanzul Ma'ani àbí Fathur Rabbani Sharhu Kanzul Ma'ani. Wọ́n padà yíwáyé so ara àwọn just ṣókí kọta ní láti mọ̀ náà nípa kíni nípa just like an intro to the preface to the introduction of the book. Bi'idhnillah. Now, so eléyìí náà la máa ṣe nǹkan gbogbo nǹkan tá fẹ́ ṣe náà nìyẹn. A lè sọ pé kíni we already know that it is what it's a ẹ fẹ́ rántí nǹkan kan àbí Now, now, so this is just the short intro. Tamani relating to the introduction to the book itself. So now, without wasting much of our time, we will get straight into the book by itself. So, Ezekashi document that you downloaded. Let's open. So, I see the message was in. I see the document. Okay, now. So now, after that, اقرأ علينا. No. Ẹbẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ibi tó nìyẹn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Oya. Muqaddima náà. Bẹ́ẹ̀. Now, táwọn bí ká wo bẹ̀yẹn, the Sheikh Al-Jamzuri, he started by saying Bismillahi ar-Rahmani ar-Rahim. Ṣáàrí ń bẹ̀. Ṣáàrí Bismillahi ar-Rahmani ar-Rahim yẹn bẹ̀. Naam. Afa tẹ̀lé hadith Ànábì Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam tó sọ pé kí ni o, kullu amrin dhi balin la yubda bi bismillahi kí ni o, fahuwa aqta'. Kullu amrin dhi balin la yubda fihi bi bismillahi rahmanir rahim fahuwa aqta'. Ay maqtu'ul baraka. Nǹkan kan tá bá fẹ́ ṣe, anything we want to do in our day-to-day affairs, we should try to infuse the word Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Okay. So, àwa bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú kíni? Bismillahi ar-Rahmani ar-Rahim. Tó tẹ̀lé kíni? Hadith Rasulullah. Nǹkan tó fi kéré tó, we want to take bike, we want to wear our clothes, we want anything. Kullu amrin dhi balin كل أمر ذي بال لا يبدأ فيه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فهو أقطع أي مقطوع البركة. البركة rẹ̀ ó lè ṣe kíni, ó lè short, kò sí pé bí ọkùnrin sáà البركة ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ara o, but when we know that there is a probability of manifesting the البركة in a particular thing, why should we not try to what? Reduce it. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim cannot take us more than what? Few seconds to say. Is it up to 10 seconds? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In less than 1 second, you are done with it. Allah Azza wa Jalla is our first and grant us to understand it. Now, let's start. Now. Amani yaqulu raji rahmatil ghafuri. Yaqulu. In that verse nìyẹn. Only orin, that's the poetry already started nìyẹn. Yaqulu raji. Yaqulu. I will try to be very detailed with our explanation, especially with this muqaddimah part, so because that's all we want to do today. Yaqulu raji rahmatil ghafuri. Yaqulu raji rahmatil ghafuri. That's all. يقول راجي رحمة الغفور. Again. يقول راجي رحمة الغفور. نعم. Second one, دوما سليمان هو الجمزوري. الجمزوري. Now, يقول is an Arabic word. It's a verb. Yaqulu is a verb. It is what? It is a present tense of the verb. What's the past tense of yaqulu? Qala. Qala is what? He said. Yaqulu, he is saying. If I want to say I am the one saying, how will I say it now? Aqulu, I am saying. Yaqulu, he is a male. This yaw here is showing that what? It's a male speaking. Yaqulu, he is saying. Raji. Táwọn sọ pé nǹkan jẹ́ raji. Now. Ta obìnrin ló ń sọ yẹn. Yakulu ta. Tó pé ya it's a male. Takulu female. Tó pé àjọ sọ ni nakulu we are saying. I am saying akulu. Now, so yakulu he is saying Raji, someone that is hoping. Ẹni tó ń rokan in Yorùbá, ẹni tó ń rokan. Raji in Arabic, in English, someone that is hoping, somebody that is seeking. Rahmatil Ghafuri, Rahma, the mercy. That is to say, ẹni tó ń rokan oore, ó sọ pé Al-Ghafuri, it is referring to what? Allah, Ọba aláforíjì. Al-Ghafur, the Allah that what? That forgives somebody. So this Ghafur is what? Talking about who? Allah. Raji, it means what? Hoping or seeking. And Raji means what? Mercy. This one, seeking or hoping, right? Rahma, mercy. So yakunu Raji rahmatil ghafuri, the person that is seeking or hoping for mercy from Allah, he's saying, are we getting it? Dauman. This Dauman is, we can say it is what? Daiman. What did I say? Daiman. That is to say, every time any man rokan, it does not stop, always. So Dauman means what? Always. Daiman. Tó ṣe pé àfún yẹn máa ń sálámà Daiman. Pẹ̀lú máa ń sálámà tó bá ti pàdé ní ẹ̀yìn báyìí, wọ́n tún ṣe teslim. Dauman. Daiman. Always. So yakunu Raji rahmatil ghafuri Dauman. Who is that person? Yakunu. He is saying, who is saying? The person that is always seeking mercy. The person that is always seeking mercy from who? From Allah. Do we get it? Kasawari that way, when we say poetic lines, anybody say true, to be working you, always in the. So, who is that person that is now seeking? Who is the person that is saying? Who is that person? Sulaiman al-Jamzuri. So you are. Do you understand? So the first line of the poetic line is saying that what? Yakulu Raji rahmatil ghafuri Dauman Sulaimanuhu wal Jamzuri. Tania Sulaiman. Who can tell us the full name of this Sulaiman? His full name. Sulaiman bin Hussein bin Muhammad al-Jamzuri. This who are he is telling us who. That this Sulaiman is who? Al-Jamzuri. Do you understand that explanation now? Now. Can we move on to the next? Any question about this? Yeah. Here, Abi. Now, we said that Dauman means always. Now, this Dauman is relating to this matter of Raji. That is to say, he seeks, he always, like, he does not go anytime without seeking. So, Dauman, it means Daiman, always. He is always seeking mercy of Allah. So the person that is always seeking the mercy of Allah is saying, who is that person that is now saying? He is who? Sulaiman al-Jamzuri. Do you understand the point now? Now. That's line 1. Alhamdulillahi musalliyan ala Muhammadin wa alihi wa man tala. Oh yeah, let's repeat it. Alhamdulillahi musalliyan ala Muhammadin wa alihi wa man tala. When after he has said, this is like an introductory phase, he now started. Alhamdulillah, all praises, all adoration belong to what? Allah, the creator of the heavens and the earth. So, he has said that Alhamdulillah, gbogbo àfọ̀mọ́ pátápátá ti Ọlọ́run ọba ni. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó ti establish pé òun o kò sígbà tóun máa ń yẹ̀ tóun máa ń gùn lẹ́ni tó máa ń ṣe kíni tó máa ń wá àforíjì lọ́dọ̀ kíni Allah ọba aláforíjì. Ó ti wọ́n tẹ̀síwájú wá ní alhamdulillah gbogbo ọpẹ́ pátápátá ti kíni o ti Ọlọ́run ọba Allah ni. Musalliyan ó tún wá ń fi dídúpẹ́ tó fi dúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run ọba yẹn pátápátá ó fi sọ pé kíni o musalliyan ala ó ń ṣe kíni o àsàlátù fún kíni o alátàní Muhammadin. Ẹ̀rí báyìí ṣe ń pẹ́ tàwọn ọ̀rẹ́ alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. So gbogbo ìyẹn poetically this is it. Alhamdulillahi musalliyan ala Muhammadin. Àwọn ọmọ bá fẹ́ sọ pé alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa man tabi'ahum bil ihsani ila yawmiddin. Poetically, alhamdulillahi musalliyan ala Muhammadin wa alihi wa man tala. Constructively and poetically. Now, so alhamdulillahi musalliyan ala Muhammadin wa alihi àtàwọn ará ilé Ànábì Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam wa man tala àtàwọn tó bá tẹ̀lé. Tala yìí, it can be translated in two ways. One, we can say tala, follow. We can say tala, recite. Warattilil Qur'ana tartila, recitation. Till, read, recite. Tala, kéèyàn ka nǹkan lẹ́yìn èèyàn. Inna natlu, what was that Quranic verse? You remember. So, waman tala. Tala is either we can say what it is, follow, or what? Recite. Either of the two. Now? No. Abu get here. Let's continue with this for the meantime. So, Muhammadin wa alihi wa man tala. That is tala, those that follow prophet or those that recite. What are they reciting? The Quran. Those that recite the Quran, who are they following? The prophets. Those that follow the prophet, they will recite the Quran. So gbogbo wọn ta musalliyan ala Muhammadin wa alihi wa man tala. So wa man tala ni gbogbo wa báyìí ká ṣe kíni o la kó sínú. We pray Allah Azza wa Jal bless us abundantly and make us one of the people that this verse or this line is talking to. Wa man tala. Okay, let's say it again. Alhamdulillah, may all praise and adoration belongs to who? Allah Azza wa Jal. Musalliyan ala, like that same musalliyan, ẹni tó ń ṣe kíni, ẹni tó ń ṣàṣàlátù, the person that is seeking ala Muhammadin, on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, wa alihi, and his household, wa man tala, and those who follow his footsteps in the day of resurrection, or those who recite the Quran correctly as it was revealed upon the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Are we on the same page? Now, sorry. So that's the second line. You know, yesterday we said we have in a bait, which is what? In a house, in a line of poetry, there are two lines. Two lines makes up what? One thing we call one bait. So this one is what? The sodru. We said that yesterday. And this one is what? The ajizu. Sodru, ajizu. Those are two lines. Sodru and ajizu. They make up what? Bait. Bait in Arabic is called a poetic line. You don't get it? Sodru, this first line. You see these two now, they are differentiated from these two. These two now, they are called what? Bait. Bait. Not like check bait now. Bait house. Bí yàtọ̀ sí pé àyà. Sọ́dúrù wọ́n kàn máa ń lò nílò àwọn àfáà tó máa ń hun orin. Wọ́n máa ń pè ní sọ́dúrù. So every first line of a poetic line is called sọ́dúrù. The second one to make up a bait is called what? Ajizu. Just take it like that. So not the surgery of our mind or our heart or our chest. No. So do we understand the second one too now? So we are good to go on. يقول رجل رحمة الغفوري دوما سليمان والجمزوري الحمد لله مصليا على محمد وآله ومن تلا. Oh, you are right. Now let's move on to the next line. Oh yeah. وبعد هذا النظم للمريد وبعد هذا النظم وبعد هذا النظم للمريد في النون والتنوين والمدود وبعد. After he has already what? Sheikh now said that. Who is the Sheikh that are referring to here? Al-Jamzuri. Sulaiman bin Hussein bin Muhammad Al-Jamzuri. He said, Wa ba'du. After I have established the fact that all adoration is due to Allah and I have seek the blessing and the mercy of the Prophet upon the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is also that those who follow his footsteps to the day of resurrection or those who recite the Quran like he did. Wa ba'du. After all of those. You know, when Imam too, for those of us that we always get to the masjid early on the day of Jum'ah, after the Imam has said all of the things. Amma ba'd. So the same thing here. Wa ba'du. After. Now we are coming down. You know, when you are writing like an essay too, when we get to a point we say therefore, however, additionally, moreover, in addition, furthermore, you are there, good. Wa ba'du. After that, hadha an-nazmu, this particular nazmu, this poetic lines, this poetry, I wrote, I constructed, I wrote, this poetic line I wrote, nazmu madha? Nazmu TUHFATUL ATFAAL, that I wrote. Lil muridi, it is for those that are interested. It is for those that murid means follower. What did I say? Murid means follower. If you say murid, it means muridi. I want to say muridi, shehu, kinikan, all of those muridi. But here, we will not say that this muridi is the muridi of that you are saying. No, it's not the muridi of Sheikh Lagbaja. The murid here is the murid of knowledge. Follower of what? Ilm. Somebody that is ready to learn, ready to understand in relation to what? Tajweed. وَبَعْدُ هَذَا النَّظْمُ لِلْمُرِيدِ. This nazm that I have written is for who? Those that are ready to follow the path of what? Knowledge. Finnuni. Part of knowledge to learn what? Unknown. Everything about what? Known. What tanween? Tanween. What is tanween? Fatatin, kasratin, dumatin. Wal mududi, and also maddi. Those are the, you can see that it's already summing up little by little. All of those things that we learned, those will come back to everything in the flesh and will go beyond that to be in the land. So wa ba'du hadha an-nazm lil murid. Al murid means what? Follower. Follower of what? Of knowledge. Are we together, please? Finnuni, those are part of the things we will learn. An-nun, tanween, mudud. The question now is that everything we are going to be learning? No. There are other things that Sheikh talked about. Part of the things that Sheikh talked about is what? Lam ta'arif. What did I say? We will learn lam ta'arif here. Another thing is what? We will learn mim sakina. And also learn what? Al-mim, an-nun, wal-mim al-mushaddadatayn. We will learn lots of subtopics in this particular book. These things are going to ease. You will see that inshallah after we learn this class, after we can go through the explanation of this book from Pali to Pali, you'll be able to recite the Quran with good qira'ah. Inshallah, Abulo kake nínú lẹ́yìn. Do you know? Wallahi, if you know that what you are reading is correct, you'll be able to read it loud. I am sure what I'm reading. Who can? Nobody can come here to come and what rubbish. But because we are not really confident enough. That's why we reading and be doing. Sorrow, talk louder now. I'm reading now. Say it, let us hear. That's just it. That is why it is not possible. Somebody that does not know how to read the Quran will not want to lead Salat. Why? Because they know that he will be doing it. He by himself, he knows. That's why sometimes when they say I should go and lead, I'll be like, I don't want to pray, please. I don't want to pray. Let the Imam go and. So it will be, there is nothing that suits, as we explained yesterday, nothing suits the mind than reciting the Quran. But because when you are reciting, you feel tired. Why? Because you don't know so much about it. We are not even talking about the translation now. Or let us say knowing the meaning. Let us still say that one is a secondary thing for now. If you are able to recite and it is sounding beautiful to your ears, your mind will genuinely get attracted towards reciting again and again and again. Prepare Allah Azza wa Jal ease our face and grant us all more understanding. So that is the third line. وَبَعْدُ هَذَا النَّظْمُ لِلْمُرِيدِ فِي النُّونِ وَالتَّنْوِينِ وَالْمُدُودِ. These three things are not just what we'll be talking about. It's just like short summary of what we'll be talking about. Some of them are what? لام التعريف, ميم الساكنة, النون والمشددتين, المتقاربين المتجانسين والمتباعدين, and lots like that. So now let's move on. We have two more, which means two. Now let's clean up. I've been doing it there is inshallah now. I mean agbari jota la no class àti hasodi Allah abuga we ọba yo di láti wọn owo kimi. Now nahmadullah. سميته بتحفة الأطفال. سميته بتحفة الأطفال عن شيخنا المهي. كمان your name don't come here. عن شيخنا المهي ذي الكمال. Kamal is not small inside life. Jamzudi mentioned you. Allahu Akbar. It's not easy. سميته بتحفة الأطفال عن شيخنا المهي ذي الكمال. Allahu Akbar. So, Samaitu, if we say Samaitu, it comes from what? Tasmiya or what? Ismu. You know, when we say what? Ismu, it means what? Name. Sama, it means what? I named. Samaitu, I named. Okay? Samaitu, I named. Ismu is name. So the name of the book is what? TUHFATUL ATFAAL. Sheikh is not telling us about what? Samaitu, I named. This who here is referring to what? Kitab, which is what? The book. So Samaitu who, I named this book. This book here is referring to the last line that we learned. That what? وَبَعْدُ هَذَا النَّظْمُ لِلْمُرِيدِ فِي النُّونِ وَالتَّنْوِينِ وَالْمُدُودِ. He's talking about the nazmu. So this who is saying that what? Samaitu who, he named this what? Nazmu. The nazmu is talking about. What did he now name it? TUHFATUL ATFAAL. This ba here is the one that put this on what? Kasra. It is called what? Al-Jarru wal-Majrur. Maybe they taught you in Lekki Abi. Jarru and Majrur. Ba, when ba comes before an ism, it will give it kasra. Now, it will give it. So I came one class. So I came one class now. So, Samaitu bi tuhfatil atfal. He named the book TUHFATUL al-ATFAAL. So Sheikh is telling us that what? I named this Nazmu. What is in the Nazmu? The Nazmu that is meant for followers of knowledge, to learn Noon, Tenwin, and all of those things that he mentioned. He named the book, the Nazmu, what? TUHFATUL ATFAAL. TUHFATUL ATFAAL, it means here, Atfal means children. Abi? When we say Tuflu, it means Tuflu or children. But in the literal meaning, it is trying to say that what? For beginners. What did I say? For beginners. You can say what? For beginners of Tajweed. Beginners of what? Tajweed. It is like, but if you want to say that what? If you want to say it in the literal way of the usage of the word, TUHFATUL means what? Gifts for children. Gift for, is it gift for children or gift of children? You want to write, put down. Is it gift for children or the gift of children? Why? Can it not be gift of children? Why? There will be a reason now. We'll talk about that one later. But it can be gift of children. That's okay. Now, so if you want to say that TUHFATUL ATFAAL, it means what? Gift for children. But gift for children is not like literally relating to what we're talking about. So the contextual meaning is what? Beginner's guide to Tajweed. It is this Nazmu is what? This Atfal there is meaning what? Beginners. Are we understanding? Are we sure? So Samaituhu bi TUHFATUL al-ATFAAL. The name of this Nazmu is what? TUHFATUL ATFAAL. An Shaykhina al-Mihiyyi dhil Kamali. This thing that is not telling us that what? This thing that he has written, this book that he wrote, this explanation that he is making, it's not like as if he woke up in the morning of one day and is writing it out of nowhere. No, it is something he learned. From who? An Shaykhina. From our Ustad, from our Shaykh. Who is the Shaykh? Al-Mihi. What is the name of this Al-Mihi? Nuruddin Ali ibn Mada, Ali ibn Umr, Ali ibn Umr ibn Hamd, Al-Mihi. I brought that light for you. Nuruddin ibn Hamd. I don't Ali now. Nuruddin Ali ibn Umr ibn. Okay, I did not put Umr, but I put Hamd. So I made a mistake. It is Nuruddin Ali ibn Umr ibn Hamd Al-Mihi. Kajigo. Yo Ambo. Naji. Kai. It's Nigeria. Now, and Shaykhin Al-Mihiyyi. Okay, come on, I need to describe something. Come on. So, Dhil Kamali, the possessor of perfection. I just say like that Sheikh, that Al-Mihiyyi, he likes being perfect. What's doing, what's being done well. Abi, what's doing, what's done. Assalamu alaikum. So, Al-Shaykh Al-Mihiyyi Dhil Kamal. The Shaykh is what? Al-Mihiyyi Dhil Kamal. That person that is so good when it comes to perfecting. If the recitation of the Quran is perfect, his character, behavior, relation with people is what? Giving perfection. Who is that person? Al-Mihiyyi. Who is Al-Mihiyyi? The Ustaz of who? Al-Jamzuri. Who is Al-Jamzuri? Sulaiman bin Hussein bin. Are we on the same page with this? Now, Sheikh then continued and said, Arju bihi an yanfa'a tullaba wal ajra والقبول والثواب أرجو به أن ينفع الطلاب والأجر والقبول والثواب. نعم نعم. أرجو from Raji that we have already learned in the beginning. What's the meaning of Raji? Seeking or hoping. So Arju we now mean what? I hope. Arju, I hope. Now, Arju, I hope, or I wish, or I so much desire. Be. Be means what? With. Arju, with. Arju means what? Seek, hope, wish, desire. Arju, be. I hope, I seek, I wish, I desire. Be he. This he is referring to what? The TUHFATUL ATFAAL. We don't get. Are we on the same page? So, Arju, be he. I so much hope with it. Like with this book that I have written, an yanfa'atulaba, that this book is going to do. When we say an yanfa'a, an naf'u, it means what? Anfani, it should like beneficial. So he's saying that I really hope that this book will serve as a means of beneficiary. It will be beneficial for who? At-tulaba, students. Students of what? Of knowledge of the Tajweed. It will be beneficial to them. Arju bihi at-tulaba. Do we get the explanation now? So, where is this person that is doing Arju? Who is Arju? Al-Jadzuri. Do we get it now? He's saying that he hopes that it what? It serves as a means of beneficiary, or it benefits who? The students. Like me, like you, like everybody that is here. Or Abu is not part of us, Abi? Are you part of people that are at Tulaba? So, I am for at Tulaba. Sheikh is saying that he's really hoping that this book is beneficiary for Abu, as he said. Because Abu has said that he's the first person. May Allah not let Abu be the last person, or may Allah not let Abu the off list. And me too, and every one of us, inshallah. So, Arju bihi an yanfa'a tulaba. I really hope that this book will be very much beneficial for who? For students of knowledge. Wal ajra. Wal ajra. Ajra means what? Reward. Qabul, acceptance. Thawab means what? Reward, acceptance. Thawab means what? Oh yeah, it's the same thing. Ẹ̀san. Oh yeah, everybody, come on. Compensation. Wal ajra. I hope I will be compensated. Who will compensate this ustaz? It's only Allah that can compensate him. Al-Qabul. I hope it is accepted by Allah. Wathawad. I hope I am rewarded in bountiful reward. Now let me give you one simple analogy. If, inshallah, after we learn everything that this Sheikh explains for us in this book, we now read the Quran. After we understand what he is teaching us, do you know the amount of reward that this Sheikh will collect? If you are reading Quran, after I teach you this book, and you are reading Quran, I will collect ladder. I will collect my own. That one is sure. Inshallah. When I collect my own, Ustaz Abu Abdullah will collect his own too, because he's the one that teach me too. Like that, 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 like that. So it is not like a direct ladder from reading the book alone. But because you implemented what you learned from this book in your recitation of the Quran, that is to say, if you did not learn this book as a person, so you know some people will not learn this particular book and they will know it. It is true that means that the other person will be collecting their own ladder. That was different. But because we learned through this book to recite the Quran in a nice, perfect, acceptable, sweet, soothing way, this Ustaz, this Sheikh will be collecting ladder. Now imagine the amount of ladder that Sheikh Al-Mihiji will be collecting. He is the person that taught this ATFAAL what he knows, because it is what this Sheikh knows that he turned into poem. If not for Sheikh Al-Mihiji, only Allah knows how Sheikh Al-Jamzuri will have known what he knows to construct this poetic line. Now imagine the ladder that the Sheikh of Al-Mihiji will be collecting, like the person that taught Al-Mihiji, the word he will be collecting, like that, like that, like that, to the reward that Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam will be collecting. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Even if I read Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, for the fact that I was able to learn that mean, the mad that is in mean is madul arif bil sukun, as a result of me learning from this particular nazm, this ATFAAL of collect ladder from Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Don't forget I've already taught you how to do what is hard. If you are able to know that when you are reading Quran, for example now, وَإِن يَكُنْ لَهُ وَإِن يَكُنْ, you know, before you only did that is وَإِن يَكُنْ, but because I have taught you that it is idgham that is there, you cut astaghfirullah, is wrong. You corrected yourself to do idgham because you have learnt it through me. I will collect, even though I'm sleeping. Even though may Allah not let me exist in my life without being a Muslim. May Allah not let me exist in my life doing like, I'm just trying to picture something that is less ridiculed. Or let me say, when I am, what can I say? What example can I give? Okay, let me say I am pressing my, astaghfirullah. Let me say, for example, I am watching TikTok, for example. I am on TikTok, like I'm scrolling TikTok like this. Are you reading Quran in your house? On your bed, you cover your head, you are reading Quran. I do not know that you are reading Quran. But because one way or the other, I have a linkage to what you are reading, I will collect the word. Now look at how it's going to be going. Abu, when you get like this Kamal, one line of Fatiha, so that anytime the Kamal is praying, you'll be able to what? Collect ladder from me. Allah Azza wa Jal is our face and grant us all more understanding. أقول ما تسمعون أستغفر الله لي ولكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.